Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I just want to wish you happy fall, you all. As you can see, the goldenrod is blooming. And the ferns are turning a glorious golden color. And even the leaves on the birch tree have started to turn yellow. What? Wait a minute here. It is August, the second week in August. Wait a minute. September, first day of fall. September 23rd. Today is August 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 weeks till fall? Mamma mia. Well, let me quickly change that intro to Happy Wednesday. All right, so I'm gonna sit down and make a Happy Wednesday. And that reminds me of Winnie the Pooh and the Blustery Day. It was quite breezy this morning. And I have this one sheet of Winnie the Pooh from the flea market. And I think I'll be able to get all those characters in. But I'm gonna lose that big tree. But maybe I can put that over here on this side. And I'm just going to print out 1 or 2 pictures from today and put them in there. And note how it is looking like fall at the beginning of August. Well, it seems to me that the ferns are turning a golden color quite early. But this is my autumn journal from last year. And I know I did put that in here. Here it is right here. And on August 15th, the very first fern turned yellow. August 15th, 2022. I wrote, even though it's not officially fall yet, there are signs of the upcoming season. Well, someone's got to be the first in line. Yellow fern. And there's one yellow fern there. Well, this is only August 9th, and there are a lot of yellow ferns out there. So I wasn't imagining it. Your journals contain lots of valuable information. Yes, they do. Just journal about the weather, the seasons, what you're having to eat, where you're going, who you're seeing. And, you know, people look back on that and say, wow, look what they did back in 2023. Oh, my gosh. All right, so I have to print out some pictures, and I have to cut this down. Try and get those guys on here. And I was working on another page till I went outside, but I'll come back and share that page with you after, because I think, yeah, these were the last 2 pages I put in the video, and this is an older page, and then this one I was working on. So let me get this all cut up and I'll be right back. Well, this is coming out just possum perfect, isn't it? I've got this cut down so I have all 4 characters on there, Eeyore, Winnie, Piglet, and Tigger, but I had cut the strip off, and then I'm like, he's chasing a butterfly. So I thought, well, maybe I'll put it over here because these pages have this strip where I sort of glued two together to make the book. And then I was like, well, why don't I just stick it back on there? So I shouldn't have cut it off in the first place, but I glued it all back on there in 3 pieces. And then I found this light colored paper just because this flower page is this bright color, and I'm like, it takes away from the whole pastel look of this. So I want to find something a little bit neutral. And I have little bits and pieces left over from when I cut out the flower shape. So I did manage to save the tree and a couple of clouds and a little bit of another tree. You can go up there or something. Something like that. But I do have 3 pictures. I printed out one of the ferns, and you could just see how many of the ferns are already turning yellow. I can't believe it. And a picture of the birch leaves turning yellow. Somewhere. Somewhere. And, of course, the beautiful goldenrod. The leaves are on the ground. I think I'm going to put them over there. So I think I'm going to put this down something like this. I have a cat in my lap who is pawing my face for attention right now. Should I kind of, like overlap, underlap some of these photos? Sort of integrate them into the page. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. And I like how this matches that and kind of brings your eye right into this page and up that tree. So I'm going to get these all pasted down. And then do some journaling. And I'll show you. Oh, and this page, yeah, you see I put all the pictures over here. I was thinking on this page, instead of putting a picture, that I would just put Happy Wednesday in the date or something like that on here. Happy Wednesday, because it was a breezy day. Now, can I lightly sketch this? Or do I just want to write it with my glaze pen? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Thing is, if I write it with the micron, I can put the pencil in and then erase the pencil. But that's a little harder to do with the glaze pen, although I could try it. All right, where's a piece of paper? Right. So this is the same paper. Isn't that pretty? I love this like peachy and green together. Maybe I can put that somewhere. All right, find another piece. Oh, here's another piece. Here's another piece. Here's a different scrap. So if I make an H, so I can plan out my letters, and then I put my glaze pen, which is a 3-dimensional gel pen, and I'll let that dry, and then I can see if I can erase my sketching, because I need to plan out my word here. All right, so while that dries, I'll come back over here. All right, so I think the first thing that goes down is the tree. Let's see what I'm doing here. Maybe there. Ooh, what's that? Glue. Glue. All right, I'll trim those bits after. Don't worry about those. I have this paper clip here, trying to hold that down. I'm going to lose my cloud. Maybe I should put my cloud down. flip this over and trace it on the back. The tree's in the way. So I have to trim the tree. No, not like at Christmas. And then cut this. And then that'll go there. Yes, I like it. I like it. I like it. Now I got a little extra piece to put somewhere. Now, I touch the pictures. My fingers are full of glue. I'm wondering if I should have just made like one big yellow leaf and put it down there. Or just cut this out. I could put it there and journal about it over there. So that's one picture on. You know, the ferns I was going to put down here. I could kind of cut this a little bit. And then I've got this over here. And I've got one more. Like that. All right, I'm going to get these on the page and test my glaze pen and do some journaling, and I'll let you know how that all goes. Okay, this page is all glued down. I love the way it looks. Let's get my sample out and my soft, extra soft, dust-free eraser. Well, it does look like the eraser dulls it a little bit, maybe. I don't know. Well, I guess I'm just going to go for it. However it comes out, it comes out. All right, here we go. H A P P Y. Happy. Happy. Win. W I N D. Wins. Wednesday. D A Y. Happy Wednesday. Okay, that's it. That's it for that page. Now, I don't know if I want to journal with this. I did want to do the title with it. I might just journal with, I could journal with a Sharpie because it's not going to go through all these layers of cardstock. So I don't like to put my hand on the pictures. And today is August 9th, fall. Y'all? Question mark. Okay, success. Yay, happy Wednesday. August 9th, 2023, birch leaves turning yellow, goldenrods are in bloom, ferns are turning also. Is it fall, y'all? No, it is not. It is August. Alrighty, so let me show you this other page. And this page is for my birds of hope. Now, if you are an ultra new Possum Peep, welcome. I do have a few new Possum Peeps. I had posted the Birds of Hope video. And I get hope from the quote by Emily Dickinson. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. And this is a free download. And you get a pattern and instructions on how to make a bird of hope. And it is my hope that you make some and leave them, you know, here and there, scatter them about, and just for folks to find and put a smile on their face. Now I am making some out of fabric. Let me reach over and get my bag here. I'm making some out of fabric, and they have these little tags on them that have the saying, hope is the thing with feathers. And I am leaving these in different places. That one's not done yet. I had one finished today, but I actually left it somewhere. This one's not done. And the one that I left today was this one. And I hung it on the doorknob. I had an appointment today, and I said, well, I have one finished. Let me leave one there. And hopefully somebody will find that. And I'm going to journal on the back. This was the very first one, and I left it in a handicap parking space. I hope somebody found it. And I'm going to talk about what I'm doing on the back of that one. And this was the second one that I left out. And I left this one at the beach. So I got kind of a beach theme tag going here. And of course it says, hope is a thing with feathers. So yes, I put a ribbon and feather on each one of these tags that I still have to do my journaling on. And I added some fun ribbon and rickrack, and I sewed all around. And this is the paper ones. Now you can slip a little note in here with their saying on it. And I might do that to a few of these. It's just that I'm leaving them around, and, you know, unless you're leaving them inside somewhere, I'm leaving the ones I make out of material, because I figured these are more sturdy, and it can sit somewhere, you know, for a day or whatever until somebody finds it. The paper ones are a little bit more delicate, but if you're going to leave it inside, you slip a little note in there. You know, I think that would be fine. I did make a few more, and I gave them to one of my sisters, and she hasn't left hers anywhere yet. I gave her two because she wanted one to keep. So I told her, I'll give you two, but you have to give one away. These birds are just to go out in the universe. And she was saying, well, why don't you put your, you know, your YouTube channel or your email on there? And I'm like, no, because it's just not about me. It's not about me. It's just about leaving it somewhere, and I don't know who's going to pick them up. I'm not watching to see who picks them up. I'm just hoping that somebody sees them, picks it up, and it just puts a smile on their face that day. So I'm going to make a little note and stick it in there, and I'm thinking a little nest to sit this in, and then do my journaling on these cards about where the first three birds went. Now, I probably will not journal about where every single bird goes, but I just thought if I journaled about the first three and, you know, my idea and why I'm doing it, then that just gives the person who's looking through the journal a good idea about what this project is about. So like I said, I have to finish. Maybe a little nest, a little note for that one, and then those three over there, and that page will be done. And I just did some nature journaling today. Very whimsical nature journaling. So I just want to wish everybody happy Wednesday and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye.